the experience of living in present time. So, on that note, I was in a restaurant on my book tour. It was lunchtime, and I was sitting there with my brother, and right next to the next table was a daughter taking her mother out for her 92nd birthday. And another reason I'm telling you this is because so much of the focus on Defy Gravity is about the challenge of healing placed within a mystical context. So the mother and daughter are talking, and the mother is 92, and she's tiny because she's 92. You very rarely find a huge 92-year-old woman, right? They're petite, they're tiny. So here's this tiny little woman, and she's so cute, and she's all dressed up, and here's her lovely daughter. And the daughter is reminiscing for the mother and saying, well, you know how it was with Dad. You had a hell of a marriage with him, and she's talking like this. And the mother says, I don't remember. And the daughter says, well, you did, let me tell you. You had a rough time with him. And this little bitty woman, this itsy-bitsy, cute little, tiny little woman is sitting there eating her lunch, and she looks right at her daughter and she says, I don't remember. And the daughter is pushing against the wall and says, well, you did. And the mother looks down and then looks up at her, looks her right in the eye and says, remind me what I loved about my husband. Remind me what I loved about your dad. Wait. The daughter goes and says, what? She just looks at her. It wasn't a deliberate, aggressive thing. Do you understand? It was this sweet little thing because she couldn't remember. She was so in the moment, she couldn't, you could see that in that instant, you could see that she was searching in herself for all that this daughter was saying to her about all the horribleness. She had gone down to try and find the beauty. And she came back and she said, never mind that, remind me what I loved about him. And the daughter said, what? And she said, remind me what I loved about your dad. So the daughter leans back and takes a breath, and it winded her. It winded her. She did not expect this question. Well, by this time, I'm like this. Well, who wouldn't be? You would too, just admit it. You know you would. Right? Aren't you that way now? Do you want me to stop the story? No? Okay, so she says, well, and it winded her. She went, well, you love the way he teased you, Mom. He used to tease you. And she said, he did? And you'd think it was my family, the way this got to me. Then she said, yeah, and he always brought you roses on your birthday. And if I could have gone out and gotten her a rose, so help me, I would have. And she said, he did? And she said, yeah. And then she went on with this list of these tiny little things. And at the end, she says, Mom, he loved you. And she said, oh, because I think I remember I loved him too. Now, doesn't that that's all she wanted to know, right there. And all the rest was weight she let go. There was nothing left that she wanted to remember. Just remind me of what I loved. Isn't that beautiful?